How many of you feel like you are nagging more than ever? Well, I am completely the number one offender in my household right now. Here's the reason why nagging and getting on people's case and having a short fuse is at an all-time high right now. Because when you feel powerless, you will turn to perfection. You will turn to micromanaging the littlest thing as a way to try to manage your feelings of feeling powerless about the bigger things. The one thing that I have noticed that has set me off, oh my gosh, is the kitchen. When I walk into that kitchen and I see that the sink is full of everybody's dirty dishes and there's stuff all across the counter, I literally lose my mind. I stand there and I start yelling people's names. Oakley, Sawyer, Kendall, whose dishes are these? And what is one of the mantras of Stay Connected with Mel Robbins? One of the big takeaways is not only that you didn't choose to be in this situation, but you can choose how you show up. You can choose who you're going to be. You can choose who you're going to be for yourself. That's a huge takeaway from Stay Connected with Mel Robbins. Here's another one. It's not who's right. It's what's right. So the first thing about changing behavior is you've got to understand why you're doing it. You nag people as a way to release stress. You nag people because you're overwhelmed. You nag people and get triggered very easily by the state of cleanliness or the noise in the house or the chaos in the house or whether or not somebody's washed their hands when they've come in from the outside because of your stress. Nagging is stress expressed. So here's a couple tips for what you can do. Number one, this comes from a tweet that is going viral. I do not know this woman. Her name is Molly Tolsky. She originally tweeted that if you and your partner are at home and you're getting stressed out, make up a fake work colleague to blame everything on. I'm going to give my frustration imaginary name, Tony. So when I walk out of this live stream and inevitably everybody's dishes are in the sink, that's who you're going to blame your stress on now. Number two, stop using the word you and start using the word I. So when you walk into the kitchen and you see that, in my case, my son or daughters have made a full lunch spread for themselves, they left the bread out, the milk out, the salad fixings out. When I see them, what I'm gonna wanna do, because I'm stressed and I'm triggered, is I'm gonna wanna be like, why did you, when you, you. And when you use the word you, it feels like an attack. Practice, and you can use the 5-second rule, count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to stop yourself from nagging and snapping and losing it with your kids and your family or anybody else you're living with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start the sentence with I. I feel overwhelmed when I come out of my office and I see a massive amount of stuff to clean up. I feel like you believe that it is my job to pick up after you. Because when you start attacking somebody or nagging at them or griping at them, guess what happens? They tune you out. They don't hear anything that you're saying. And so it's also not effective. And then here's the other thing. Just pick one thing that's going to be your thing. Just pick one thing. For me, it is the kitchen. It's going to be a process every day of not snapping, of not nagging. They're going to forget. They're going to get distracted. They're going to come down from their online classes and they're going to then realize they've run out of time as they're making a grilled cheese. And then they're going to run back upstairs to get back online and there's going to be a mess there. The one thing I'm going to continually remind everybody that I need help with is keeping the kitchen clean. Everything else, you guys, I'm letting go. I have not even ventured into my children's bedrooms in the last 5 days. I'm letting it go. This is where you got to learn that perfectionism creates more stress. Perfectionism is a coping mechanism for stress. That's all that it is. You're trying to control something because you can't control what's going on around you. Pick one thing that you're going to be a little controlling about, and then let everything else go. Hey, it's Mel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like this video, I have a suspicion you're going to like these two next.